Hey everyone, Flavia here, and this is Talking Brands. Now, today I want us to talk about how do you overcome your fear of public speaking. I think that sometimes we become hypersensitive and we over-focused on how we are speaking, what we're saying, how we look like, and how are people going to think about me. And the more you're in your head, breathing all those thoughts, you're actually making the problem even much bigger than it is. So one of the things that you can do is invert the lens and instead focus on the people that you're communicating to. What problem do they have, and how am I trying to solve it for them? How do I provide solutions to what they're facing? How do I give them information that can get them from point A to point B? And the more you have the desire to provide solutions to people or providing solutions to your audience, it actually helps to take the pressure down a little. So this is actually what is going to get you to forget how awkward you're looking talking to this group of strangers. So I know how difficult it can be if you're introverted and then all of a sudden you're invited to give a talk, or you have to make a presentation in your class, or you're actually going to have to talk for a living. It can be quite nerve-wracking, and I understand that, but today I want to give you a few tips on how can you be able to deliver a wonderful talk with confidence and provide value to the people that you're communicating to. So before you have to give that talk, you're very nervous, and you just have to get yourself out of that nervous state because your mind is already working against you. So one thing you can start with is do a tongue twister. Very easy, and I'm going to do one for you here. So let's try this. She sells seashells at the seashore. 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 She sells. By the time you're done with the tongue twister, you're actually feeling more comfortable. Now, the next time you have to give a talk, I want you to try this tongue twister or any tongue twister you can think about and see how that feels for you. One thing I can guarantee is it's going to cool down your nerves, and you're going to kind of forget about all the negative thoughts in your head, and you're going to walk into the space where you have to give your talk more confidently and more calm. The other thing you need to think about is it's not really about you. Anytime you have to give a talk, a presentation, or whatever, it's not about you. It's about the people that you're going to be speaking to. So what you can do is focus on what people are going through. What solutions are you providing for them? And that is going to take all the focus from yourself and all the pressure from you, and it will be more onto the people you're going to be speaking. Now, figuring out what you're going to be saying to people can also be something that contributes to your nerves. And with those nerves, it will be very difficult for you to communicate because you're constantly trying to validate what you're saying or checking if people are reacting to your content very well. So what you can do is start at the end. What do you want people to think about at the end? What is the big idea you want people to go away with? What is the feeling you want to evoke in people? When you think about that very last moment after your talk and how you want to impact people, it is going to determine your entire presentation. And it will also be more helpful in you creating very specific points for you to present to people. They may just be things that you're just put in there just to fill the time. Structuring your content in that way is going to organize your thoughts very well, and it will help you to give a much better talk. Another thing that you could consider is eliminating things like then like. Such words are just fillers, and every time you use them you look quite unsure of what you're saying, so you'll leave people wondering, did they really practice enough for this, or do they actually know what they're saying? Now, what you can do is practice that in your daily life. Practice eliminating such things from your speech. And when you practice this in your everyday life, it will be very much easier for you when you now have to deliver a talk in front of a group of people. Now, the other thing that I can actually recommend for you to do is practice the bus technique. The bus technique is if you're unsure of what you want to say and probably, the thoughts are just running in your head, what you could do is just take a long pause, think exactly about what you want to say. And when you're done, you can be able to say exactly what you want to say, and it will not come out looking very unsure. Actually, those long pauses can make you look even more confident. The other thing I can say is give your audience something to do. Giving a talk can be quite difficult because you feel like all the focus is on myself, and sometimes the talk can be quite lengthy, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, and you may not have enough content to fill up for that entire period. So what you can do, give your audience an exercise. Let them have something to do. Having something to do is also going to help in them remembering the things and the theories or even the messages that you kept on communicating in your. So I hope these tips were very, very helpful for you, or will be helpful for you going forward as you have to speak to different audiences, and they will always be here anytime that you need to refer to them. I hope this video was of value to you. If it was, please make sure that you leave me a comment in the comment section below. You can also share a tip that you have used before on how you overcame your fear of public speaking. I'm sure very many people will find it very valuable. If you would like to see more content on how to build your brand and build your business, then please make sure that you subscribe to this channel, because I wouldn't want you to miss any more videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.